Hello, this is Dr. Kent presenting my favorite 10 herbs. If you don't like my herbs, please contact me. If you have a criticism or a comment, or you want to tell me about your favorite herbs, go ahead and maybe you tweeps can tweet me. Well, first, what are herbs? Herbs are the whole plant or a major part of the plant, not isolated or not extracted. So herbs have not been reduced, concentrated, or chemically altered. We're seeing again and again and again that the research shows that isolation of products or extracts don't work as well as the actual herbal remedy. The herbs we will review help everything from joint pain to fatigue, insomnia, but all help with symptoms that pain sufferers often have. If you want to use some of these herbs, you can sign up for one of our webinars or look at a more comprehensive detail about the herbal remedies. This is not comprehensive. You need a trusted source. This is just a quick go over. And of course, always check with your healthcare provider before making any changes, and especially be cautious if you're pregnant or intend to be pregnant, and none of this advice is for children. All these products have possible side effects or interactions with other herbs or pharmaceuticals, so make sure you discuss with someone knowledgeable, like your herbalist or your provider, before you start to change anything. Alright, on to my favorites. First up, white willow bark. This is one of the most effective and most utilized products. It is a great anti-inflammatory. It's used for arthritis, joint pain. White willow bark was used for centuries for arthritis and so very popular. 100 plus years ago, a smart young chemist named Bayer developed a synthetic product similar to the active ingredient in white willow bark and called it Bayer aspirin. White willow bark is where it all started. This is a very useful herb for chronic pain, headache, back pain, and neck pain, as well as muscle pain. Second, devil's claw from South Africa. Used to reduce pain and inflammation in joint pain, arthritis, headache, low back, neck pain. Widely used in Europe, especially France and Germany. It has an anti-inflammatory and analgesic quality. I use it on a daily basis to fight off my chronic pain. Third, turmeric, which I say wrong as much as I say right. This cooking element has been around for some 4,000 years. It appears to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. It is used for everything from indigestion, ulcers, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. I advocate it for arthritis, especially in people who haven't found anything they can tolerate. It is very safe. It was the only thing my grandma could tolerate for rheumatoid arthritis. She was a very sensitive lady and it worked well. Next up, Skullcap. There are two kinds, Chinese and American. I've been using American Skullcap for years to help with sleep, anxiety, and it appears to help with some neuropathy pain in some individuals. Get your Skullcap powder or liquid extract from a good herbalist or a well-known herb company like Mountain Rose Herb or Herb Farm. Fifth, Feverfew. Feverfew, the original anti-inflammatory, seen in books as early as the 1st century AD, used for pain, headache, and fever, now used mainly as a daily preventative for headache. 6. Kava Kava. This one's from the Pacific Islands. Lots of negative press recently because of some liver toxicity issues when not used correctly. It is very relevant and used appropriately. It's a good sedative, anti-muscle spasm medicine, herbal remedy, traditionally used in drinks, helping restlessness, insomnia, anxiety. It can be a powerful sedative. In some people, it's so powerful it should be used under the guidance of an herbalist or a healthcare provider, which all these things should be gone over with. 7. One of my favorites, ginger. Actually, it's probably my favorite. Love the ginger tea. Ginger is another tasty medicinal herb, used fresh, dry, or powder. Used for nausea, motion sickness, anti-inflammatory, pain relief, muscle soreness, joint pain, arthritis. It's just a wonderful anti-nausea remedy used for migraine and cancer patients. All sorts of nausea it helps with, and it's so tasty, quite tasty. Great tea in the evening. Number 8, Valerian Root. Good for insomnia, muscle spasm, anxiety, along with hops. It's one of my favorite remedies for sleep problems. It is a sedative, and once again, be careful with the sedatives. Number 9, Eleuthero Root. I love the adaptogens, especially Panax ginseng, rhodiola, American wood ginseng, but my favorite adaptogen is what used to be called Siberian ginseng. Adaptogens help a lot of things. It would take an hour plus long discussion to discuss the adaptogens, but Eleuthero Root is just my favorite. It raises your ability to cope with stress. It appears to help with both mental and physical stamina. It is a non-stimulant, and it may help the immune system. It takes a few weeks to work, but I've seen it really help people deal with stress. It helps people decrease insomnia, help with fatigue. I really advocate it in people who have chronic pain and chronic pain symptoms that are associated with their suffering. I helped develop a product called Fight Fatigue, P-H-Y-T-E, Fatigue. I think it's still for sale. I'm not sure, but it was on fightpain.com. This is a triple ginseng with adaptogen products. I use that plus a Devil's Claw product for my daily pain, and it helps great. Once in a while when I'm traveling, I still have to go see the acupuncturist or the masseuse, but overall, that's all I need. Well, lastly is cayenne pepper, used for all kinds of medicinal purposes. Capsaicin comes from it, which is a topical use for arthritis and neuropathy. It can be effective or horrible depending on your reaction. Reactions really vary there. But it's also very tasty, and that's why it's on my list. So tasty, so hot, so spicy. I use it daily. I hope it's doing something for me. Well, that's my top 10.